What's up guys, JV2017 here, and today I'm going to walk around the base of operations for The Division and give you guys a brief look of what you can do here. Since it is a place we'll be revisiting throughout the game, it's a very important area. So the beta is officially out on Xbox One, which is very exciting, and I've had a chance to spend about an hour so far sinking my teeth into it. So for my first beta video, I thought it would make, good sense, it'd be a smart idea to give you guys a tour of the BOO to see what is available in the beta and what will be available when the full game is released on March 8th. Before we begin, I want to remind you all that I will be live streaming the beta here on my YouTube channel today. This very same day the video is uploaded at 4 p.m. Central. So if you guys have some time, feel free to come by, hang out, say hi. And also it will be uploaded to my channel at a later date, not a later date, right after it's done. So if you can't make it at that specific time, you can still watch the replay if you want a good look at the beta. Moving on to the topic of this video, the base of operations is an area that you're introduced to very early on in the beta. And you start at level 4, that kind of caught me by surprise, but you start at level 4 and you're sent to this area very early in the game to unlock it. And what you have to do is, kill some enemies outside of the area, and then it is unlocked for you. So I wanted to kind of highlight a lot of things that you're gonna see in this area and what you're able to do, at least right now in the beta. So first and foremost, I noticed there's a restock ammo area very close to the entrance. And this is something you're gonna find throughout the beta and probably throughout the real game all over the place. You can restock your ammo, your med kits, your grenades, basic things like that. So there's something there always for you to restock that stuff. Additionally, there are 3 vendors that you can look at. There's the weapons vendor, the gear vendor, and then the mod vendor. And all of these people, they sell items that are around your level when you start the beta. I'm not sure if this changes up and down when the real game comes out. However, they are selling green items, which are okay, not the best, but not the worst items. And you can't really afford them in the beta unless you have plenty of money in your wallet, which you will probably gain by playing a lot more of it, and being able to afford some of these things. But these things don't seem a lot better than what you're gonna find out in the world, so I'm not sure they're really worth it at this moment. Probably the best use for these vendors right now are the mods, because there are some specific mods you can get instead of just finding them out in the world. Those are more specialized items, and you could also sell a bunch. So you want to be able to sell a bunch of items at each of these vendors and then get a lot of money and be able to spend that how you want to. Moving on to the right of the vendors is going to be this desk with an officer that you can actually request a situation report from, and that person can give you side quests. As you can tell, I just got a side quest from this person, so I'm assuming that throughout the actual full game, we're going to be able to talk to this person, return to them, and get some side missions. And these are more, I would say, official side missions instead of the little activities that you can just do around the world in the Division. There are several small activities you can just go out and do that will pop up periodically, but they won't be as clearly defined as those missions from that person. However, you can turn to the left and you'll find the situation board, which updates your map with new activities that are just around that you can do. And these side missions are radiant, meaning they're random and they generate on a timely basis, so you can get new ones. Once you're done with them, you're not done with all of them. They will regenerate after a certain amount of time, so that's kind of like an endless thing to do. Additionally, those activities and side missions will give you certain kind of resources, materials that you need in order to boot up all of the wings. So this is a big thing. I'm sure a lot of you have heard of this unless you're very new to the game, but there are 3 wings to explore within the base of operations, and kind of the idea is that they need to be booted up in order for the city to recover from this disaster, in order for you to help out the city and make sure everyone is safe and recover it back to normal. So this is how the main mission is really delivered throughout the game. So there are 3 wings. There's the security wing, the tech wing, and the medical wing, and you have to visit each of those wings and pretty much look at a laptop in order for it to pop up on the screen and tell you exactly what you need to do for that wing in order to recover it. Unfortunately, the only wing that's available is the medical wing during the beta. Every other wing is locked out. That's security and tech. You can't do anything with those wings, and you can only do 1 mission within the medical wing. So I believe I've heard that there's 30 missions total. There's 10 for each wing, and so we're only getting 1 main mission with this beta. So I think really the focus of this beta is more on the multiplayer in the Dark Zone and PvP than on the main mission. However, you can redo that main mission on hard in order to get better loot, and that's probably a really good idea if you're trying to go into the Dark Zone. In the beta, we can only get up to level 8. So once you've reached level 8, you want to make sure you've got a good amount of gear before you trek into the Dark Zone. The last few things I wanted to mention are first the stash. This is, kind of a place where you can put stuff that's valuable, but you don't want to have, taking up inventory space in your inventory. You can throw it in the stash, keep it there for later, maybe sell it, do whatever you want with it. And also the crafting station. So this is, as you can see, not available in the beta. And the crafting station utilizes materials that you find out in the world from breaking down items or whatever it may be to create mods and weapons. And so you can't actually, do any of that in the beta, unfortunately. That is locked out, and we'll be able to experience that in the real game. So I'd like to know, for those of you that have played the beta, what are your first impressions of the beta? Are you enjoying the shooting mechanics, the RPG mechanics? What's the favorite thing you've done so far? Share all of that in the comment section below. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the video today, and if you did, remember to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Be sure to stay tuned for more of my pre-release content for The Division. Again, one of these videos every day during the beta, and then a lot more coming throughout February leading up to the game's full release. I will have coverage here on my channel, and I hope you guys are looking forward to that. Also, on top of all of that, I will be live streaming the game on my Twitch channel throughout the beta. However, again, today we're doing YouTube first, and then we're moving over to Twitch. So if you want to hear more information about that or watch me stream the game live, if you don't have access to the beta, I understand all of that. Please feel free to join me here on YouTube today, and then Twitch moving forward after today. Link in the description below if you guys are interested in that. Talk to you guys next time. Peace.